Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, we are from group 5.
We are going to present our mini research about linguistic science at Blok M BCA MRT station from pragmatics, semiotics, and linguistic landscape perspective. Enjoy the video!
Introduction. This PowerPoint examines public sign at the Blok M BCA MRT station in Jakarta, focusing on how language, symbols, and authority guide public behavior. There are three sub-files we have chosen, namely pragmatics, semiotics, and linguistic landscape. First, pragmatics analysis of do not lean against the handrail. This sign ensures safety by prohibiting leaning on guardrails. The maximum of quantity is provided sufficient in information with a clear image and text. The maximum of quality is reliable, emphasizing safety and accident prevention. The maximum of relation is relevant for places like stations, bridges, or elevated areas. And the maximum of manner, clear, visual, and text make the message easy to understand. The implicator warns against risks like structural damage or injury.
Semiotic analysis of do not lean against the handrail atau dilarang bersandar pada pagar pembatas. For the denotation, the sign is a prohibition to lean on the handrail, with an image of a person leaning against the handrail crossed out with a red circle and a diagonal line. The words dilarang bersandar pada pagar pembatas and do not lean against the handrail explain the message clearly. For the connotation, safety enforcement or warning, public behavior control, institutional responsibility, and visibility and urgency. For the myth, read as a warning of danger, collective safety, authority of rules, and modernity and global accessibility.
And the next is linguistic landscape. The sign in the picture, do not lean against the handrail, is a top-down sign created by station authorities to maintain safety. This sign reflects a bilingual approach with text written in Indonesian, dilarang bersandar pada pagar pembatas, and English, do not lean against the handrail. This bilingualism indicates an effort to cater to both local and international audiences, likely in a public or commercial space frequented by diverse visitors. The use of both languages highlights inclusivity and practicality in conveying safety regulations. This sign uses a human icon that is leaning with a diagonal and circular red line, universe symbol as a prohibition, and red color as a background for the writing. This sign is usually found on the glass divider between the highway and the station, with the purpose of warning people not to lean on the guardrail for safety.
Next, pragmatic analysis of priority elevator. Decides facilities for priority user, emphasizing inclusivity. The maximum of quantity is provided enough information for its purpose without unnecessary details. Maximum of quality is reliable, indicating use for groups like pregnant women, elderly, or disabled individuals. Maximum of relation is relevant in public space to ensure accessibility for those in need. And maximum of manner is simple icons and text with clear visuals make it easy to understand. The implicator is highlight care for vulnerable groups and promotes inclusivity and accessibility.
Semiotic analysis of priority elevator or prioritas sign. For the denotation, the sign displays information about a priority elevator. It has the words prioritas and priority elevator in white text on a navy blue background with 4 icons representing an elderly person, a pregnant woman, a person in a wheelchair, and luggage. For the connotation, inclusivity and accessibility, social awareness and courtesy, and efficient resource use. For the myth, equality and support for vulnerable groups, modern infrastructure, empathy and shared responsibility, and universal communication.
And the next is linguistic landscape. For the second sign in the picture, priority elevator is a top-down sign created by station authorities to give priority to people with special needs. This sign shows a bilingual presentation with text written in Indonesian, prioritas, and English, priority elevator. The use of visual symbols alongside the text conveys inclusivity and accessibility for specific groups, such as the elderly, pregnant women, individuals with disabilities, and those carrying luggage. This combination of language and imagery ensures effective communication across linguistic and cultural barriers in a public space. Although it is called a priority elevator, it can actually be used by everyone. However, it is hoped that other users will give a head start to those who really need it.
Next, pragmatic analysis of CCTV cameras in operation or kamera CCTV beroperasi informs the public about surveillance for safety and security. The maxim of quantity is sufficient, indicating CCTV presence without unnecessary details. The maxim of quality is accurate, confirming security cameras monitor the area. Maxim of relation. It's relevant for public space, ensuring awareness of surveillance. And maxim of manner is simple and direct, with basic graphic and short text. The implicator is warns people they are being watched, promoting appropriate behavior and reinforcing security.
Semiotic analysis of CCTV camera in operation or kamera CCTV beroperasi sign. For the denotation, the sign informs people that CCTV cameras are monitoring the area. It shows a camera symbol inside a blue circle with text in Indonesian, kamera CCTV beroperasi, and in English, CCTV cameras in operation. For the connotation, surveillance and security, behavior regulation, bilingual inclusivity, and authority and control. For myth, blue as a symbol of trust and security, technology order, deterrence of misconduct, and global standard.
And the next is analysis linguistic landscape. For the third sign in the picture, CCTV cameras in operation is a top-down sign created with the aim of improving the safety and comfort of MRT users. The sign being the main way the presence of security cameras is communicated. The signs are usually visual rather than verbal, through the image of a white camera looking down, presumably to communicate the fact that surveillance is coming from above. Sometimes, the placement of the camera is close enough to the sign that the indexical relationship is obvious. The CCTV camera sign also serves as a warning to potential criminals that their every activity is being watched, and the presence of CCTV cameras also provides a sense of security for MRT users as they feel watched and protected. Overall, the main purpose of CCTV camera signs at MRT stations is to create a safe, orderly, and comfortable environment and prevent various kinds of crimes. There are two languages written in the sign, Bahasa Indonesia and English. Bahasa Indonesia in the top row with a larger font emphasize the importance of Bahasa Indonesia as the dominant national language, while English ensures inclusivity for foreign visitors as MRT users.
Pragmatic analysis of fire extinguisher or APOR sign indicates the location of fire extinguisher, prioritizing fire safety. Maximum of quantity is concise but sufficient with a clear image and fire extinguisher. The maximum of quality is trustworthy, confirming firefighting equipment availability. The maximum of relation is relevant for areas where fire safety measures are essential, and the maximum of manner is straightforward and easy to understand for emergency. The implicator is reassures that safety is prioritized and the area is equipped for emergencies.
Semiotic analysis of fire extinguisher or APAR sign. For the denotation, the sign indicates where a fire extinguisher or APAR is located. It shows the words APAR and fire extinguisher in bold white letters on a red background with an arrow pointing downward. For the connotation, emergency readiness, authority and compliance, and visibility and accessibility. For myth, red for danger and action, collective safety responsibility, and technological process of human control over fire.
And the next is linguistic landscape. The fourth sign in the picture, APAR, is a top-down sign provided by MRT station authorities to ensure the safety of passengers in the event of an emergency. This sign demonstrates bilingual communication with APAR, Indonesian for fire extinguisher, and its English translation, fire extinguisher, permanently displayed. The use of bold red color and directional arrows ensures visibility and clarity, emphasizing safety and emergency readiness. The bilingual format reflects inclusivity and serves both local and international users in public or commercial space. This combination of languages ensures that information can be accessed and understood easily by all levels of society, be it locals or foreign visitors. These signs are usually found on the walls of MRT corridors and are also placed at eye level to make it easier for passengers or staff to see immediately in case of an emergency.
And the last pragmatic analysis sign is evacuation route. Provides guidance for safe evacuation during emergency. The maximum of quantity is clear and sufficient, showing a running figure and evacuation route without extra explanation. The maximum of quality is reliable, directing people to safety during emergency. The maximum of relation is appropriate for public space where emergency interaction are crucial. And the maximum of manner is simple visuals and contrasting color make it easy to understand. The implicator emphasizes the importance of following the marked direction for safety.
Semiotic analysis of evacuation route or jalur evakuasi sign. For the denotation, the sign shows the direction of an evacuation route. It says jalur evakuasi and evacuation route in white text on a green background with an arrow pointing to the right. For the connotation, emergency preparedness, organization to prevent chaos, universality of the message. For myth, discipline in emergencies, progress in modern infrastructure, collective responsibility, and green as a symbol of safety and guidance.
And the next is linguistic landscape. For the last sign in the picture, evacuation route is a top-down sign created by the station authority for passengers to quickly find the evacuation route, with its design reflecting effective visual communication efforts. There are two languages used, Bahasa Indonesia and English. Bahasa Indonesia is the main language used for the majority of local passengers and is written in a larger font, while English is used to reach foreigners. English symbols and short text allow for global understanding without text dependency and ensure information is accessible to all MRT passengers. This sign is not only a visual element but also an important part of the public safety system to save people in emergency situations. These signs are usually found in the emergency staircase or exit areas and are also posted along the MRT corridors.
Conclusion of our mini research at Blok M BCA MRT station. The signage at Blok M BCA MRT station is designed to provide clear directions, meaningful messages, and reflect the control of the MRT authority to promote orderly behavior and safety. Using Grice's principles, most signs deliver information clearly and efficiently, while their semiotics highlight values like safety and inclusivity. The dominance of top-down signage shows the MRT operators' focus on modernity and accessibility for everyone. During our observations, we saw many foreign tourists using the MRT station. The bilingual signs in Indonesian and in English make it easier for them to find their way, reducing confusion and improving their experience in Indonesia. For local passengers, the English translations help them pick up new words and understand how signs are used in other countries, making things safer and clearer for everyone. Overall, clear and easy-to-read signs are key to creating a smooth, efficient, and welcoming environment in a busy transport hub like Blok M BCA MRT station.
Thank you for watching! Hope you guys get the benefit from our videos. Bye!